Cloudflare's AI agents flagged 250,000 code issues and blocked 16,000 bad merges in just 4 months. And today, Cloudflare open-sourced the entire platform behind it. It's called Cloudflare OS, the agent workspace their whole company runs on, now sitting on GitHub under Apache 2.0. Here's what's inside, why the architecture is unlike anything else shipping right now, and how you can run it yourself. Cloudflare OS is an agent workspace built on Cloudflare Workers. It's one browser tab where you chat with agents that already know your company's context, create documents and slides, build small collaborative apps, and run automated workflows against your real systems of record. Cloudflare built it for its own employees first, dogfooded it for months, and released version 2 on August 5th as an early access open source project. The codebase is TypeScript, Apache 2.0 licensed, and it runs on workers, durable objects, and a capability-based security model instead of API keys. And here's the wildest part. Every single app you open is a private copy running just for you, not shared software in the cloud. More on exactly how that works in a minute. This comes straight from Cloudflare's GitHub organization. 5 on 73 public repositories, nearly 15,000 followers, the same team that open-sourced the Workerd runtime and the Pingora proxy. 2 repos matter here: Cloudflare OS, the core platform, and Cloudflare OS Starter, a customization guide modeled on Cloudflare's own internal deployment. The maintainers are upfront that version 2 is early access with rough edges, and for now, they only accept trivial pull requests while the codebase settles. That honesty is refreshing. This is a real internal tool going public, not a polished marketing launch. Before shipping any of this, Cloudflare wrote down 5 principles for AI inside the company, and they explain every design choice that follows. Start from customer-focused jobs to be done, not from the technology. Give every employee superpowers, not just engineers. Keep humans responsible for anything AI produces. An agent never gets the final say. Treat organizational context as more important than model selection. And the big one, an AI system's permissions must never exceed the permissions of the human driving it. Hold on to that last principle, because it shaped the entire security architecture you're about to see. The playbook itself is public. Cloudflare's CIO Sam Ria published a companion post explaining exactly how the company uses AI on top of Cloudflare OS, and it reads like an internal memo. Version 1 was a browser workspace running pre-built skill files against company systems through MCP servers, with every session isolated in its own cloud container. Version 2 goes much further. You describe a workflow in natural language. Agents convert it into executable code, and that code runs on demand, on a schedule, or on an event trigger. The key phrase is deterministic execution. Write the logic once with AI, then run it forever without paying for inference on every single run. The adoption numbers are honestly startling. Cloudflare's sales team alone saves over 10,000 hours every month on territory planning and proposal writing. Employees, most of them not engineers, built more than 4,000 applications in a single month. And to push adoption even deeper, Cloudflare hired 1,111 interns specifically tasked with embedding AI workflows across every department. Active daily usage has grown every single workday since launch. This is what it looks like when an AI platform actually sticks inside a company instead of becoming shelfware. Under the hood, Cloudflare OS is 6 ideas working together. Gatekeepers mediate every connection between agents and outside systems. Gadgets are sandboxed apps that agents build on demand. Blueprints let teams share app templates that spawn fully independent copies. Durable object facets give every app its own private SQLite database. AI gateway routes all model traffic, enforcing budgets and steering routine work toward cheaper models. And zero trust access means every agent starts with no permissions at all. 2 of these deserve a closer look, because they solve the problems that kill most enterprise agent deployments. Gatekeepers attack the scariest problem in agent security, credentials. In the traditional model, an agent holds an API key, and that key almost always unlocks far more than the task needs. One prompt injection, and your whole GitHub org is exposed. In Cloudflare OS, agents never see credentials at all. A gatekeeper is a service-specific worker that holds the secret and hands the agent a typed capability. For example, read-only access to issues in one single repository, nothing else. Policies are enforced at the resource level, and everything the agent observes gets logged, so data can't quietly leak from one context into another. Gatekeeper packages already exist for GitHub, Google, Slack, Notion, Confluence, Supabase, and more. And here's the payoff on that private copy promise from earlier. When you create a slide deck in Cloudflare OS, you are not calling out to shared SaaS running in the cloud. The platform spins up a private instance of the slide software just for you, a lightweight V8 isolate with its own database, courtesy of durable object facets. The same philosophy applies to agents. Sam Ria's IT help desk agent compiles its workflow into code once, then runs deterministically every morning. It pulls the ticket queue, generates the daily report, and drafts responses. And in his words, you can run the entire platform on your laptop, clone the repo, install dependencies with pnpm, and one command, pnpm run local, boots the whole stack on Workerd, the same open-source Workers runtime Cloudflare ships in production. The workspace comes up at localhost 8787. Out of the box, you get the agent chat, the gadget app builder, real-time multiplayer collaboration, and the full set of Gatekeeper integrations ready to configure. Point it at your model provider through AI Gateway, wire up the gatekeepers you actually need, and you have a self-hosted agent workspace with none of the per-seat pricing. Everything is public on GitHub right now, and the repo is genuinely readable. Packages for the workspace shell, the Gatekeeper integrations, and the Cap'n Web RPC layer that connects client and server. Fair warning straight from the maintainers. This is early access under heavy development, so expect breaking changes. Outside contributions are limited to trivial fixes while the core settles, but feature discussions are open on GitHub discussions. Watch the repo now if you want to catch the moment it fully opens up. Here's the snapshot at release. Nearly 1,600 stars within the first day. 86 forks, pure TypeScript, Apache 2.0 licensed, which means you can deploy it inside your company, commercially, today, for free. Between this, Workerd, and Pingora, Cloudflare keeps open-sourcing infrastructure that other companies would happily sell as a product. The bet is obvious. If Cloudflare OS becomes the default way companies deploy agents, those agents run on Workers, durable objects, and AI Gateway, all Cloudflare services. But the code itself is genuinely free, and the security model is worth studying even if you never deploy it. If your team has been waiting for a credible, self-hostable answer to the enterprise agent platforms, this is the most complete one anyone has shipped so far. Links to the repo, the starter kit, and both Cloudflare blog posts are in the description. Subscribe to Prism Labs for weekly deep dives on agent infrastructure. See you in the next one.